You have to be strong. And thank God I would not be this strong without her.
Yeah.
She taught me everything. I owe everything I am at this moment in time to Foxy. She did it all.
And I think that Sophie knew she was leaving.
Yeah.
That's why she didn't want to be friends.
Yeah, she could tell. She looked at her and saw that she was dying.
And she knew she was leaving, so she didn't want to get close again. And she has been sad for the last couple of days. And this morning she was just laying there kind of with that same look on her face when 9 left.
She knew. They knew. They were fucking psychic dogs.
Yeah.
Foxy knew the future all the time, and she kept telling me shit all the time. Have you seen free range dogs?
I have not seen free range dogs. I need to watch free range dogs.
I'm so glad it got out there before.
I saw in your thing in the book of Foxy that you need to see free range dogs and her walking up on the steps of the
River Road Inn.
Inn.
We went down there when the flag was still, the flag had been uncovered, but the wall, it hadn't cut out of the wall. The building was still relatively intact. They'd just taken the outer layer. We walked all the way down there. We had been down there before on the railroad track side of the road. And I'm looking back toward the factory, and when all of a sudden she's across the road. She crossed the road for no goddamn reason.
Well, except to go stand on the steps of the road.
Now I know. Now I know. And there is so much like that. I'm gonna find tons of shit like that when I go through the footage. Because there is tons of shit like that.
Sophie has lately, when we go out for a walk, I'll think she's right behind me, and I'll turn around and she's gone. And I'll look in the places where she usually is walking and I don't see her, and then all of a sudden she'll be behind me again. And she's ghost pack walking. I know she is. She's slipping between worlds, and it scares me because I'm afraid that she's going to decide to stay.
Well, eventually she has to.
Well, I know, but
no, please, not anytime soon. But
I can't take it if she goes soon.
She doesn't have the same genes. She only has half the genes.
Half of the genes, I know.
And this was a gene thing. This was genetic. I mean,
Those three dogs, 46 days, Michael. I counted the days between the day that 9 died and the day that Foxy died. 46 days.
I know. And, as much as I want to beat myself up for I didn't do this right, I didn't do that right, I fed her too much, I fed her the wrong... She was on a countdown, a genetic countdown that they all were on. And,
They all had that same stroke at the end. 9's body lifted up off of the mattress he was on, and he jumped up and flipped over when he died. I was so glad I wasn't there, but when they described it to me, and then you described what happened to both of the girls, it was the same thing. Whatever it was, their hearts exploded because they were so full. They were like, you know how I was saying about the hematite? They were hematite. Those dogs were hematite, and they became full. And there was nothing else that could go for it except they had to leave.
Yeah. And they obviously had incept dates.
Yeah.
And every time I told Foxy, please stay for a while, she would give me that look. That look I know that now means please don't ask me that. I will stay here as long as I can, but you gotta know I'm not gonna be here that much longer. Did you look at the footage? Did you look? Just the raw footage I put in the drive?
I haven't seen it. I haven't.
Oh.
Just haven't it done.
That's all. I understand. It just happened. It hasn't been 24 hours yet. It just happened.
I know.
Time is standing still. Oh, God. Anyway, there's one long shot of her. You know, I've got so many shots of her laying. There's one long shot of her. You know, I've got so many shots of her laying on her back on the couch. It was her favorite thing, just to get on. In fact, looking like a dead dog, sticking all four legs in the air and hanging her head crazy and going, "Look, I'm a dead dog." And she was a perfect model. She just, you know, if she noticed you had something pointed at her, she held the pose. I got this like a minute of her just holding the pose. I move around. I go down on her face. I turn the camera. She just holds the pose. Dead dog. And then the last singing for Family Guy, I was laying with her on the couch. The last she laid down on the couch on the outer edge so that there was room for me to lay down behind her. That hasn't happened long time. So I laid down with her. Camera was already laying on there. Hey, Family Guy's on in 5 minutes. What the hell? So I get it, you know. I'm laying next to her, she's laying on the couch, and I'm shooting. But I can't see, you know, I'm shooting, I'm hoping. I did not get her face when she was actually singing. You know, I got her here, you can hear it fine. You can hear it fine, and it was the last one, so there's like 3 or 4 minutes leading up to that while I'm experimenting, but I'm laying next to her on the couch, and so that's that piece of raw footage. And then the last singing for Family Guy, I was laying with her on the couch. The last sheet. Sing a Foxy. Go singing. Come on, Foxy girl.
Sorry, Clement. The deal was for couples only. I'm afraid you can't come.
All right, fine. You'll all be gone. I'll just walk around my yard, take a pee anywhere I want. I don't care.
I owe everything I am at this moment in time to Foxy. She did it all.
Very comfortable in her first wedding. It's always experience for me. It's always
And she was not done right. And that part offends me. But I'll get over it because it's really other people's damage. You have to be strong. And thank God I would not be this strong without her.